Hello, my name is Isatis de Saint-Simone, and I take great pleasure in presenting to you the method of healing that I use. I call it quantum mind healing, and it's fabulous. It's direct and powerful. It removes most every psychosomatic symptom that you know, habits that are bad habits that hinder your growth and success, and also addictions. It's extraordinary. I have helped people with drug addiction, cigarette, alcohol addiction, many things. It's fabulous. And so I'm very happy to introduce to the public of the internet this method, because also this method of healing is that I don't have to be present in the room. So people, right now I have clients from Europe and from Canada who, it doesn't matter where they're traveling. Some of them are business people that travel from Italy to France or to England, and they call me from wherever they are. And it's a fabulous method. You know, so.
Well, Isatis, very often I'm asked, what exactly is quantum mind healing? And could you please explain, how does it work exactly?
Yes, quantum mind, quantum science has rediscovered an ancient principle of wisdom that was taught early in our history, human history, in Egypt by the great master Hermes. The principle of mentalism is that the all, which is the name they gave to God, is mind. All there is mind. And this unlimited superior mind underlies everything that you see in creation, in manifestation. In reality, that is an illusory reality, and all there is consciousness, unlimited consciousness, and we are part of that. So when we are able to penetrate ourselves and our mind and enter into higher states of consciousness, the subconscious, for instance, it has all the information that is connected to the problems, personal problems, or symptoms, or addictions. And so we remove this in that level of the subconscious, satisfy the subconscious, and then when we get to the root cause of the problem, the symptom disappears with no problem.
I see.
That's
why it's
fabulous.
so effective.
Yes, yes. No side effects.
I wanted to ask you about the technique, because to me there's something that's really important, personal achievement. So can this technique be used for personal achievement, advancement?
Yes, yes, and success, and yes, definitely, because when we penetrate the subconscious, we remove the limitations that have been programmed, and there's many. Of course, the first limitation is that we are very identified with the ego sense, and whatever the world has conditioned us to believe that we are. So when we enter into that place where we are unlimited, and we discover we have unlimited potentials, we are able to be the observer of those limitations, remove them, and change them for a new vision, perspective of life and of ourselves, and become very self-confident and aware. We are not reactive to others any longer. Not do we accept limitations as real. We observe them if they are there and erase them. And then we, the subconscious, we replace that for a successful, unlimited, self-confident persona. And that is accepted by the subconscious as you, unlimited you.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
Really.
it is. And you can, it's not just stultified image, you can see that image becoming better and better with life experience. And it does. It liberates you from all limitations, addictions, habits, self-image, problems of self-image.
And the name quantum mind healing is because, like you were explaining, quantum.
Mm-hmm. Quantum is saying all there is mind. So in the film The Matrix, for instance, there is a scene there that the leading man of the film goes into a place where they're bending spoons, and he's going to bend the spoon, try to bend the spoon, and a child in there, like a 6-year-old child, says to him, "Do not try to bend the spoon." And he says, "Why?" And the child says, "You may first want to know the truth." And the man says, "The truth?" And he says, "Yes, there's no spoon there." So he's talking about the quantum principle of mentalism of Hermes too. A quantum mind, all there is mind. That spoon is not really there. So you can, if you penetrate that truth, see the quantum of light and manifest a bent spoon. The other one does not exist really. There's no spoon there. If you can grasp that and say, okay, so we can change anything, that in the other way, which is the Newtonian way, was, oh no, this is factual. You have this problem and that is there. So you have to remove with surgery or whatever. No, this is fabulous. What you do is you change your consciousness. You stop decoding the wrong information and identifying with the correct information. And then you become that unlimited being with unlimited potentials. So that's why quantum healing is quantum, because it's connected to a state of consciousness that I help people to get in touch with. This is mainly a very important part of the therapy. I teach people how to become what they are.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Can you give an example?
Yes, I have a very good example. This man who was an engineer, he is an engineer in Canada, and he stuttered in a one-to-one basis only, he said. And because he could give lectures and conferences and not stutter once. But if he had to speak with someone in a one-to-one basis, he stuttered. He couldn't utter a word. And so he came to me, and we started the therapy. We got to the root cause of the problem, and it was when he was 3 years old. His father was returning from the war. He never met his father because when the mother was pregnant, the father left. And so he was born while the father was at the war. And when the father was coming back, he was 3 years old, and big excitement in the house of the grandmother and mother. Oh, Dad is coming home. That is so wonderful. And all the two of them were so excited and changing the whole house. And one of the changes was, you will have to move to this room. And they moved him out of the mother's bedroom, where he was used to sleep. His toys and everything were moved. He was in panic. Who is this daddy person that is coming and is removing me. And so they took him to the station the day that the father was coming, and he was in panic with all the people in there in the station waiting for their people, of course, in the train station. There was a band playing, all the great excitement of the adults, and he's in panic. Who is this? Why is all this happening? And then comes this man in uniform, hugs the mother and the grandmother, and then looks at him, and he says, "And you," and grabs him and says, "And what is your name, young man?" And he's like, ah, 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 ah. He couldn't cry. He wanted to cry and say them, he couldn't do anything. And so we replaced that incident in the subconscious for one that was agreeable to the subconscious, so that he could never feel like that again. And I said to him when we came out of the regression, "You know, today you're free. You will not stutter again." He said, "Oh." I said, "You'll see. Just next week when you come back, let me know what happened. I won't say any more." And he came back. He was so happy. He says, "You don't know. You don't know what you have done for me. I wish I could put a statue of yours in my garden." I said, "No, you don't need to do that. You just need to tell people what helped you. It will help them and help me, and we'll have a better world, happier people, free from so many things." So know this, you know. And if you have a problem, any addiction, any problem, sex abuse, you know, loss of your sexual identity, whatever it is, call the 800 number. And I see in my website that is called quantummindhealing.com. There's an 800 number there, and also Love Action Transformation, my other website. You can go there and call the 800 number if you have a problem, and know that there's hope. So for now I have to go, and I say to you goodbye till the next time, because I'll be having a series of videos talking about this very interesting realm of the mind and what we can do. Bye. Till the next time.